I'm going to be talking about the themes that keep looping back and around from all these incredible successful business owners and coaches that I've been interviewing. Hey guys, welcome back. Episode 56. How are you? How have you been since we last hung out on the last couple of episodes? Well, let's see. What do I have coming up? Next week, in literally a week and a day, I am flying up to the Gold Coast here in Australia, and I am speaking. I am speaking at a really big expo called Be Exponential, and it's going to be really fun. So, a couple days, multiple speakers, trade, sort of like a trade show as well. There's going to be like a gala dinner and networking and all sorts of things going on. So I'm flying my sales guy, Adam, up. And so he's in Melbourne area or just outside of Melbourne, and I'm in Northern Beaches of Sydney. So we're going to fly up. We have a trade exhibition stand. So I've been like, I don't even have banners for my business because I rarely I don't ever do expos. So I had to get like a banner bug, the banners that like roll up, and like you kind of like put them together and it's printed. So I had to get one of those created. I've had to create like one pager ads for the Be Exponential workbook and all sorts of things. But get this, you guys, I'm really quite excited about this. So we have this great banner, and then I'm going to do like a red tablecloth over my table, and I'm getting custom heart cookies, like sugar cookies, I guess they are, custom heart cookies with like quotes and stuff printed on them and our logo. And I'm also getting stickers done as well. So if you're coming, you have to come over to our stand. You can get cookies and stickers. The stickers that I'm getting made, one of them I know at this point says, "Don't be an asshole." It's so funny. Do you even know what that means? Maybe some of you guys have heard of it. The idea is that you ask for somebody's advice and then you don't take it, like, especially in business. Like, think about you guys and your businesses, right? And all your clients are people that come to you for advice, and then you give them advice and then they don't do anything with it. It's an asshole. So I'm prepping all this stuff for the weekend, and it's going to be really fun as well. And Adam and I are going to be kind of launching a side testing. We're testing like a new sort of wing or separate project from Website Love. And so we're going to be kind of testing the waters on that. More on that soon. We'll keep you posted if it's going well. I'll kind of fill you in on what's happening with that. So that's what I've been up to, prepping, doing all that stuff. Something else that's been kind of interesting is I teach courses over at the University of Sydney. They have an area called the University of Sydney. They have an area called the Centre for Continuing Education, and that's at the University of Sydney. And it's basically a place for people to come and upskill, themselves or their teams. That we have small businesses that come, and startups and corporates. And I teach digital marketing for experienced marketers. I also teach content marketing, and they just asked me to teach 3 more courses. So that was kind of cool too. So I'm going to be teaching social media marketing. I'm going to be teaching social media ads. I'm trying to remember the other one. There's a few. So that was kind of cool too. Just a bit of a dump, just a bit of a hello behind the scenes of what's kind of happening in my life right now. I got my amazing new project manager who just started last week. Shout out to the amazing Kim. So things are pretty cool. Busy, but good busy, right? Because I've got to take my own advice here and not hustle too hard. I've got to like sniff the roses and enjoy the spring weather that we have here in Sydney. So I was thinking, like, outside of just dumping on you guys all the stuff that's happening for me. By the way, I hope you have some really cool things happening for you as well. I was thinking what I should talk about. And I realized that I'm now on episode 56. So we've been through 55 episodes, and I thought now would be a really great time to revisit the core themes that all of the experts, all the people that I've been speaking to have shared with me. So that's what I'm going to do, you guys. I'm going to be talking about the themes that keep looping back and around from all these incredible successful business owners and coaches that I've been interviewing. And in no particular order, I'm going to tell you what they are. And I think this is going to be a great episode for you guys to just have a moment and think, are you doing these things? Are they appearing in your life so you're able to enjoy your life, take time out of your business, all the things that you do when you create a business, or you hope that you're going to be able to do when you create a business. So you guys ready? Here we go. Without further ado, the first one appears multiple times in my conversations, and that is get outside. Get outside into nature. Take your shoes off. Put your feet on the grass or the ground. Sit in the sunshine. Grab a cup of tea or coffee. Sit outside. Let the breeze, the sunshine, the birds touch your skin and your ears. That is so important to ground yourself. So get outside whenever you can. Number 2, team and leadership. So it's not just about having the right team, but it's also knowing how to lead them. That's constantly coming up. Everyone's talking about their incredible teams that they have, and how they create an environment to support those team members as well. So important. Like, I think back to everyone I spoke to, and they always are like, this is how I free up time. I have a team. I have a great team. So do you guys have a team around you? And more importantly, with that team, are you taking really, really good care of them? That's equally as important as the team piece, is that leadership piece. The next one, hustle exists if you believe in it. So one of the interviews I had way back at the start was, I don't believe in hustle. It's a mindset shift, isn't it? So hustle and stress and like that really crazy grinding, like full on overwhelm exists if you believe in it. Because here's the thing. This show is not about not working hard. I'm not saying that at all. Because I work very hard. But I think the idea is that, how do you think about your hard work? How do you choose to see it? That's the key, is your mindset around your growth as a person and a business. The fourth one, success is something you need to define for yourself. This, again, time and time again is coming up. So what does success mean for you? And it is so different for all of us. Some of us, it means having material possessions. Some of us, it means to have a nice office. Some of us, it means to have no office. Some of us, it means travel. Some of us, it means not having a really great, beautiful home. What does it mean to you? And when was the last time that you sat down and actually thought, what do I want in my life? What actually do I as an individual want? And defining that. The next one is automation and systems. This came up quite a bit as well, having good systems and procedures, documents. Anytime that you keep doing something over and over again, stop, create a system for it. One of the past interviews was work hard once. And the idea is that you look at the areas of your business, obviously you can systemize and develop a system and then train a team member around it. So you're not stuck constantly in that space. So automation and systems, what can you systemize and what tools can you bring in to help automate that as much as you can? Next, build a business that fuels the lifestyle you want. Your business is the vehicle to the life you want. And that, again, over and over again, everyone was saying, take time out to really think about what you want and design a business around that. Like, if you don't want to stay put, maybe you don't need an office. Maybe you just travel and work from your laptop. Depends, again, on what you want. Do you like to speak? Do you like to teach? Do you like to create content? And if you do, then what do you need to do to set yourself up to be able to do these things that you like? So even if you already have a business, it's not too late to revisit what you sell and what your business does, and maybe to refine your offerings to make sure that your business supports the lifestyle that you want. Next, know your numbers. That's another one. Quite a few guests have come on, not necessarily in the financial space either, and they have said numbers, data, looking at reports, looking at numbers, understanding what's working and what's not working in your business. Now, numbers can be a really tricky one because not all of us are wired for numbers, and most of us as business owners or entrepreneurs are not like that. We're more creative and leadership and out there and coming up with ideas and concepts, but you've got to embrace data and numbers in order to know what's working and what's not. The next is simplify what you offer. Another interesting one, right? So scaling back what you offer, simplifying it. Multiple people I've interviewed have said in the last year they have fired clients, they have let go of services to really hone in on what they love to do and also what they're good at and also what makes their business the most money, and really just focusing on that, simplifying what you offer. The next is picking a niche or niche. With that, it's thinking through who you want to serve. And there's lots of different angles that you can take with this, whether it's more demographic based or more value based, or where people live, or the behaviors or their values. Like, there's different ways you can take this. But the idea is that you're clear on the person that you want to work with, so you really can focus on sorting them out and taking better care of them. Next is be stylish. That's quite an interesting one, isn't it? But ultimately, take pride in your appearance and your surroundings, because people judge each other. Do we not? Oh, we do. I mean, our brain's wired to do it in a quick moment, to just judge what's going on around us. So if you're wanting people to leave remembering you in a certain way, or the experience that they had with you, how can you be more stylish? Whether it's clothing that you wear or their surroundings, your surrounds, it just lifts you up and makes you feel incredible. So be more stylish and embrace style. Be consistent is another one. I think we have about 3 more to go after this. Being consistent. So with that one, I remember I was talking to actually Johnny on this one, and he said, just embrace consistency. Like, get good at doing the things that are important in your business over and over and over again, using systems, automation, team. Consistency builds growth. Consistency in publishing, consistency in your meetings and your team leadership. It helps people to trust you, and also for you to trust yourself that you're getting things done and you're moving ahead. Next is choose tasks based on what has the biggest impact in your business. Choose to do things based on impact. As you guys are scaling and growing, certainly I know for myself, I have a list of things I would love to accomplish. But in any given day, in any given week, as I'm moving around my calendar and shuffling things around, I'm always looking at the things I need to focus on that are going to be the most important. Whether it's a big client project and something's come up for that, or a team crisis or something I need to do to support my team, or my marketing. I'm constantly looking at what things are going to have the biggest impact. And for the things that aren't, I just push them back. I put them in a wouldn't this be a nice document to do later in the future? And that is the key, to driving things forward, is focusing on big impact. Lastly is be honest about how much time you have and how long it takes you to do something. I am still working on this one. I suck at it, you guys. I put so much into my calendar every day. Obviously, my self-care and the stuff I need to do to support myself, but for just client work or, team meetings or client meetings or marketing or whatever it is I'm working on, for some reason, I still can't get this right. I feel like I have so much more time in the day than I do, and I underestimate how long it takes me to do things. So I'm always trying to work on this one for myself, but I find it's very true. And it can create a lot of stress if you are not honest with yourself, because you're going to constantly beat yourself up on, oh, I didn't accomplish enough today, or yeah, why didn't I do that in less amount of time? So that honesty piece is really important. So there they are. I'm going to repeat them back in a nice, concise little list. Out of the 55 episodes prior to this that we have done on the Hustle Rebellion, there are themes that have come up time and time again. And they are as follows. Get outside, touch the ground, be in nature, ground yourself. Next, team and leadership are so important. Having an amazing team around you, but also being a great leader to them too. The next one, number 3, hustle exists only if you believe in it. Mindset. Mindset around your busyness is everything. Number 4, success is something you need to define for yourself. whatever somebody else has, your next door neighbor, somebody you see on Instagram, maybe that's what they want. It doesn't have to be what you want. So what do you want? Next, we have automation and systems. Whatever you are doing a lot in your business, how can you systematize and delegate and automate that? Next, building a business that fuels the lifestyle you want. Be clear on what you want. Build your business, your location, your team, your offerings to help get you the life that you want. Know your numbers, you guys, as well. Understanding your finances, understanding your metrics in marketing, your analytics, so you know what you need to work on harder, what you can let go of as well. Next, we have simplify what you offer. Scale back sometimes to scale up. That's key, like simplifying, be known for something and get really good at it. Next, we have picking a niche. Pick that pocket of the population that you desperately want to work with and who desperately wants to work with you, and you know you can help them. Next is be stylish, be happy in your skin. Put out that vibe to the world that you want people to see in you. Who do you want to be? Curate and craft yourself into that person. As a business owner, you are a leader, so step into that role. Look the part, as they say. Next, we have being consistent. Make sure that you are doing things consistently in your business, whether it's publishing, systems, team meetings, so people can build that trust with you over time. Next, choose the tasks that make the biggest impact on your business. Reshuffle things around so you're always working on the things that matter. And the last one is being honest about how much time you have. Be honest with yourself, because if you're not, you can get yourself mighty stressed and also disappointed in the fact that you're not doing more. So that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening, sort of to what's behind the scenes with me lately, as well as just what we've done and accomplished so far in these episodes, and the incredible guests that we've had on, and all the incredible conversations we've had to help extract these themes that I've shared with you today. And guys, if you're up in the Gold Coast and next weekend, you'll be listening to this in actually about 6 days after the time this podcast episode drops, I'll be in the Gold Coast. So if you're there and you're at Be Exponential, please come up, find me and say hi. I'm speaking on day 2 and my topic's social media ROI. So lots of cool case studies and things around what we've been doing with our clients and in our business. Can't wait to share it with you guys. I'll share it with you guys anyway who are listening on future episodes. I'll do like some snapshots and some summaries of my talk that I'm putting together. So you'll get access to that too. Thanks, you guys. As always, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you. Talk to you soon. Bye.